So it's been a little bit since I made a video last, but I think for a pretty good reason. Because I was able to pick up a car I honestly really didn't think I'd be able to get. I've been on a list for one of these for probably 3 years. I think ever since I picked up my 718 GT4, I put my name on a list, and then that deal kind of fell through with that dealer. And I finally found a dealer that actually wanted to sell me a car, and it's pretty crazy. Like, I still can't believe this is in my garage. So here it is. This is my 2024 GT4 RS. It's finished in Arctic gray, satin aerodyne wheels, black carbon ceramics, the Wyzak pack, and it looks insane. I originally spec'd this in PTS Oslo Blue, but PTS wasn't available during the time of my production, so I had to pick this color instead, and I'm really not disappointed. The Arctic gray with the bronze wheels looks really good to me. Like, this car is just so crazy to look at. I'm still like at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say about it, but I guess I can go over the interior real quick. Got the deep sea blue interior. That's kind of like the launch spec interior. I know you can get the blue wheels to match, but I don't really like the way the blue looks on these wheels. I think it looks better on the magnesium wheels, but since I plan on driving this hard and a lot, magnesium wheels really aren't the best option. And I also think the bronze just looks much better against this color. But I got blue interior, the Porsche crest, I guess, on the armrest. I love this option. Every time I see it, I don't know why, I'm just drawn to this. For some reason, I just really like the way this looks. And then you have the smoker's package. If you know, you know. You should always spec this in any car because you just get a weird hole without it. I think in the 992, the only way to get the cup holder is to actually buy the smoker package for some reason. So obviously the, I guess, Race Tech dash from Porsche, the white gauges. I'll go ahead and get in here, but these door sills look really good. I really like the way the yellow looks. It's very subtle because you have the yellow here, the marker, and then the shift knob. Obviously, I didn't really choose the yellow here, and that's the only option in that unless you do the personalized one. But it just really ties in together and looks great. I do like the white gauges a lot. I originally spec'd, I guess, just the standard color of the Sport Corona, pretty much. It's just black, but really happy I did the white gauges. I didn't do the Sport Corona in the white because I kind of like it being hidden on the dash. I don't know why I like that, but it's just how I like it. And then have to have the fire extinguisher because, I mean, it'll probably never be used, even though I do track it. I just don't see that ever being a problem. Cross my fingers on that, but it looks cool. And I see that, I think, standard carbon trim on the Wyzak. I'm sure it's probably standard on the regular 4RS, but Wyzak badge there. Looks very nice. And on the headrest. And then obviously behind the headrest is the best part of the car. The carbon airbox. I mean, it's just insane. I'm sure most of you have seen like so many videos about this car and the carbon airbox, but it does not disappoint. It is the most insane sound in the car. It sounds so much better than any other roof scoop car I've been in. Much better than the McLaren roof scoops, and obviously like a lot better than the STL roof scoop because that's a fake roof scoop and that's kind of shit. But this is insane. It pretty much reminds me of like an E46 CSL airbox, but behind your head, which is kind of the coolest thing I think in like any modern car. Like, that's just the best option. Part of the reason I got this car is just because of the airbox. I mean, kind of speaks for itself. This is just insane to have right behind your head. And the fit and finish, of course, is very good. This car is actually fully PPF'd. I pretty much paint corrected the car for a couple days before I sent it off to PPF. Got it fully PPF'd, and then went ahead and ceramic coated it with a coated G-Technic CSL, then 2 coats of Evo V5 on top. And it looks really good. I think it's actually a little dirty right now and you can't even tell. But I'll go ahead and actually get closer to the airbox because, again, favorite part of the car. I'm sure some people don't care about this that much, but to me, this is just one of the craziest views in a modern car. Like having this carbon airbox plumbed in from the side and then the carbon bucket seats right there. Like, I don't think I could come up with a cooler thing on a modern car. Again, this is one of the main reasons I got this car. I just still can't get over the fact that this is mine and that's behind my head. just insane. And the wing's not too bad either. This is actually like a pretty big wing. It's nice because you can just pull it down from these wing supports and not get your fingerprints on the car. Yeah. Obviously the airbox sounds really good. I don't hear too much exhaust noise, and I probably will do a different exhaust at some point, just so you get the higher pitch, like with an Inconel or titanium exhaust. The JCR exhaust setup sounds really good. I will probably just do the rear section. I probably won't do headers, because I don't want this car to sound super loud, just because I don't want to like overpower the intake noise. So yeah, it's still insane to me that this is in my garage. I know I had a 718 GT4 before this, and that's like a really cool car to own, but something about this car is just, I didn't think it would be attainable just because of how hard the allocation process was, but somehow I got a spot. It's a 24 car, so I didn't have to wait, you know, a year, but it's just, I'm just so happy. The first dealer I actually tried ordering with this was unfortunate because I bought my GT4 through them at Sticker, and they did not want to sell me this car, even though I was on the list for probably 3 years with them. I was probably the first person on their list because I put my name down when I ordered my GT4, when the speculations of this car came out. And yeah, they wanted to charge me 100 over, which is just insane. Like, I'm not going to pay 100 over. I don't want to pay any money over. Who wants to pay ADM? I did have to pay some ADM though on this other dealer, but it was a very small amount. I don't think I'll ever lose money on this car if I do need to sell it for any reason. Again, I hope I never have to sell this car, because this car to me is just one of the most insane cars Porsche's made. It's up there with, I guess, a 997 GT3 for me. Obviously, that car might be a little cooler, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot cooler. But that car at this current rates, I don't think is attainable. It's like a 400 grand car for like a nice spec one, which is insane. I hope those drop down so I could pick one up, but I think I might have to go for just a regular GT3 on the 997. I gotta own one of those to go along with this. But I'm really happy I got this car. It's probably better if I just look at the car and talk about it, since I'm not the best at talking cameras. But yeah, no, this car is just insane. I know it's just a Cayman at the end of the day, but it's just insane to me. The NACA ducts, the vents on the fenders, and also another feature I really love is how the fenders are tucked in here. Gives it a really nice look. Honestly, the factory stance isn't too bad. Of course, the coilovers are adjustable on the car, the stock suspension. So I might lower it just a little bit, but I do plan on, you know, tracking this car a lot, as much as I can. So I probably need to get the gyro disc rotors for this, because I don't want to chew up the carbon ceramics. I do need to get this car track aligned with the Porsche Motorsport end links so I can get this fully ready for the track. I also plan on getting a half cage at some point with some harnesses. I don't really know if I want to go with the BBI cage or the CMS cage yet. The BBI I think looks better, but I think the CMS has a lot less cutting to do in the interior. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much because it's just, you know, a small section right there. But that'll be nice. And then, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to go over this car. I'm just still at a loss for words with this thing. Really love how the spec turned out. So that's my spec. Pretty subtle, but I think it looks really good. I really can't wait to get this on Sebring, like I mentioned. I think it's gonna be a pretty insane time. I also wanna try out a few tracks I haven't tried before, like Daytona and Road Atlanta. I guess the end goal for this is pretty much to try as many tracks as I can and really experience the car to its fullest. Get some suspension mods to perfect it on the track as needed. Of course, like I said, the gyro disc brakes, because I don't want to chew up these carbon ceramics. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say about this car. Like, I probably should have waited even longer. I wanted to make this video as soon as I got the car, but I keep trying to film it. I don't know what to say because I'm just at a loss for words. Like, I'm really excited I got this car. So yeah, if you want to see some more videos on this car, I guess you can go ahead and subscribe, because I plan on doing a lot of track days. So hopefully I have some of those and some installs on mods. Hopefully I can figure out how to make some good videos with this thing, because I don't think I've been able to do that yet. But I guess practice makes perfection. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and see you soon, maybe. Who knows?